This is the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Static Reflective in black. And this is probably one of the most controversial sneakers, at least here in the Philippines, because there was some sort of like tussle between Yeezy Mafia and one of the most well-known sneaker YouTubers and collectors here in the Philippines, DJ Big Boy Cheng. Now, this is a sample pair. I have no idea if it is 100% authentic and legit. Like what I mentioned in my previous vlog about should you buy sample pairs, there is always that risk. However, I just had to pull the trigger just because I wanted to put this vlog together and share it with you guys. Welcome to the vlog. My name is Carlo. This is the channel where we talk about sneakers, life, and tech. And for this episode, it's my on-feet review of the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Static Reflective in black. Let's go. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so because the mechanics for the giveaway of the Samsung Galaxy J4 Plus will be announced this weekend. You have to be subscribed though, and you have to be part of the notification squad to join, so make sure you do both now. Before I begin, let me just again put it out there. I have no idea and I cannot guarantee 100% the authenticity of this pair because it is supposedly a sample pair. However, I did pull the trigger mainly because for the vlog, I wanted to do the content. So let's just get that out of the way. So what is the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Static Reflective in black? It's, well, as the name implies, it is a black version of this. This is the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Static Reflective. This basically has all the elements of this one, save for the fact that the knit is now in black and that the rubber casing that covers the Boost midsole is also in black. Everything else is pretty much the same. Just like the white 350 Boost Reflective Static, this one also has 3M material all over the upper. The only part that doesn't have the reflective material is the translucent stripe along the lateral side of the sneaker, as well as the band, the pull tab here, and of course, the rubber case that covers the Boost midsole. Everything else has specks of 3M that covers the entire shoe. Apart from that, the laces that you guys see here are also 3M and reflective, so it looks really nice if it gets hit with flash. Now, truth be told, guys, this is one of those cases that I am really hoping and praying and wanting for this sneaker to be 100% legit and authentic. Why? Because I just really think that the design is just so kick-ass. I mean, it looks amazing. One of my favorite Yeezys before was the Yeezy 350 Boost Pirate Black, an all-black version of a Yeezy. This one is like a much more kick-ass version of that because while the 350 Boost Pirate Black was all black, it kind of looked boring because it was just, well, all black. This one has elements of white throughout the material. It has laces that pop a little more, and at the same time, the reflective material just gives it a little bit more character and texture and dimension compared to your plain black Boost equipped Yeezy sneaker. Just like the 350 Boost Static Reflective in white, the black version is just as easy to wear. You can pretty much wear it with jeans, with joggers, with shorts, and a bunch of other like whatever getup that you want because of the dominant black color of the shoe. But at the same time, it doesn't give up any personality because like what I mentioned, the white streaks across the entire sneaker plus the reflective material gives it that extra oomph. Also, the translucent stripe over here makes for a great accent if you wear bold colored socks. So you won't clearly see the color of the socks because it is black. It does hide it a bit, but you do see a semblance or a shade or a tint of the color of the sock from the outside while you are wearing the shoe. So how is the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Static Reflective in black on feet? Well, just like any Yeezy 350 Boost, it is comfortable. It does have like a Boost midsole encased in that rubber casing over here, so you do get the cushioning benefits of Boost. At the same time, The knit upper at the top is very flexible and breathable, especially with the translucent stripe along the side of the sneaker, which makes for better ventilation compared to your previous Yeezy Boost 350s. In fact, the Yeezy 350 Boost is so comfortable that it has always been one of my favorite travel sneakers. I really tend to wear it often, especially when traveling, when I am in the airport, because it's just so easy to slip your feet in them, especially if you wear them with like loose laces like this one. So this is like the hype beast way of wearing the Yeezy 350 Boost. And this is how I actually usually wear the 350 Boost unless I'm going to the office. But anyway, so that's the reason, or that's the comfort levels that you guys get with the 350 Boost. So would I recommend that you guys pick up a pair of the 350 Boost V2 Static Reflective in black? If it is 100% legit and authentic and you can get it for retail, then why not? However, if you are looking at buying a sample pair, I would highly recommend that you think about it hard, because there really is no 100%, 1000% guarantee that it is authentic, especially since Kanye and Adidas and Yeezy themselves haven't actually announced that the black version officially exists. There is always that risk, there is always that threat of it not being 100% authentic. So if you want to be safe with your money, buy the one when it is official. Try to get it at retail when it hits stores, because like what I mentioned in previous vlogs, Kanye and Adidas have been flooding the market with a lot of colorways of Yeezys along the 350s, the V2s, the 700s anyway. So just be patient, bide your time, and get the pair that will be available for you at the right price. That said, let me just remind you guys, we do have a bunch of Yeezys coming our way in the next few weeks. We have the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Hyperspace, which will be available here in the Philippines. It is a region exclusive, but there are two other colorways that will be available in different parts of the world. You have the Yeezy 350 Boost. I think the one in Europe is True Form, which resembles a lot like a V2 or a hyped up version of the Beluga Yeezy 350. And then you have the Yeezy 350 Boost Clay, which personally is the one that I like out of the entire set, because it is just loud, crazy, and fun, unlike the Hyperspace, which just looks like a cream Yeezy with a yellow stripe. But anyway, it just kind of sucks that we didn't get the Clay version here in the Philippines. So those three Yeezys will be available, I think, in the next two weeks or next week. So you might want to watch out for that. Also, if you don't like the 350 Boost, the Yeezy 700 has a lot of colorways coming our way. The first one is the Yeezy 700 Inertia, which I actually did an early unboxing on. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I will put the link down below in the comment section as well as the description box. So make sure that you guys check that out, click the link, watch it, and enjoy the vlog. Make sure that you watch that one until the very end, because I am doing a vlog exclusive giveaway for that video, which I announced at the end of the vlog. So make sure that you guys check out that vid. And with that said, that actually wraps up our review of the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Static Reflective in black. That's such a mouthful. But anyway, yeah, that wraps up the review of the black reflective Yeezy. Again, please take note to take this with a grain of salt, because I really am not sure 100% if this is authentic, if this will come out in the market eventually. But I really just wanted to get my hands on it and do the review for you guys on this vlog, just in case it comes out, right? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit that notification bell, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you guys can be part of our giveaway for the Samsung Galaxy J4 Plus. That's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace, God bless, what's up? Boom.